Kim Kardashian's robbery trial verdict. Justice served as 8 found guilty in notorious jewelry heist. Nearly 9 years after the terrifying Paris robbery that left Kim Kardashian West fearing for her life, justice has finally been delivered. In a dramatic courtroom decision that drew international attention, a French court found 8 of the 10 defendants guilty of orchestrating and carrying out the infamous jewelry heist that stunned the world during Paris Fashion Week in 2016. The shocking night in Paris. On the night of October 2, 2016, Kim Kardashian was staying in a private luxury residence in Paris during Fashion Week when she became the target of a meticulously planned armed robbery. 5 masked men dressed as police officers forced their way into the property, held the concierge at gunpoint, and made their way to Kardashian's room. She was tied up, gagged, and held at gunpoint while the robbers stole an estimated $10 million worth of jewelry, including her $4 million engagement ring from Kanye West. The traumatic ordeal left Kardashian shaken and changed the way she approached fame, privacy, and personal security. The trial and its outcome. After years of investigation and legal proceedings, 10 defendants, 9 men and 1 woman, faced trial in Paris. These individuals were accused of participating in various aspects of the heist, from planning and surveillance to carrying out the violent robbery. On May 24, 2025, the court delivered its long-awaited verdict. 8 of the 10 were found guilty on charges including armed robbery, kidnapping, and criminal conspiracy. Sentences ranged from 3 to 8 years, though many of the convicted will not serve additional time due to pre-trial detention and suspended sentences. The ringleader, Kim Kardashian, who admitted to planning the heist and had written Kardashian a letter of apology during the investigation, was sentenced to 8 years, 5 of which were suspended. 2 defendants were acquitted of criminal responsibility, but were still ordered to pay damages to Kardashian and the concierge. The court acknowledged their role in the broader operation and held them accountable on a civil level. Kardashian's powerful testimony. In a rare and emotional testimony, Kardashian appeared via video link on May 13 to recount the trauma she endured. Her voice quivered as she described being bound with zip ties, fearing sexual assault, and praying that she would survive to see her children again. "I thought I was going to die," she said. "I pleaded with them not to hurt me. I just wanted to go home to my babies." Her words moved the court and were widely seen as a critical factor in shaping the jury's understanding of the psychological and emotional impact of the crime. Grandpa robbers, the unlikely criminals. One of the most bizarre elements of the case was the age of the perpetrators, who were quickly dubbed the grandpa robbers by the French media. Most of the defendants were in their 60s or 70s, veterans of the criminal underworld with long rap sheets and old-school methods. Despite their age, they managed to execute one of the most high-profile celebrity robberies of the 21st century. They used minimal technology, relied on insider knowledge, and struck when Kardashian's security detail had momentarily left the premises. One of the convicted men, Didier Dubrouk, known as Blue Eyes, passed away just weeks after the verdict due to lung cancer. He had been hospitalized during the trial and did not attend the proceedings in person. Kardashian's response and moving forward. Following the verdict, Kardashian released a heartfelt statement expressing her gratitude to the French authorities for their relentless pursuit of justice. "This crime changed my life in ways I never imagined. I am deeply grateful for the courage of those who investigated this case and for the strength of the French justice system," she wrote. She emphasized that while the verdict brought closure, the emotional scars remain. "I will never forget what happened to me that night. But I'm choosing to use this experience as a catalyst to support victims of violent crime and advocate for justice reform." Kardashian, who has become an outspoken advocate for criminal justice reform in recent years, signaled her intention to continue her legal studies and her work with wrongfully incarcerated individuals. She also reaffirmed her commitment to helping other survivors of trauma find healing and empowerment. A cautionary tale for celebrity culture. The robbery and the media frenzy that followed sparked a global conversation about celebrity privacy and the risks of sharing one's location and assets on social media. At the time of the robbery, Kardashian had posted detailed photos of her jewelry and real-time updates from her Paris stay, which investigators believe helped the robbers track her movements. Since then, Kardashian has significantly scaled back her real-time social media posts and tightened her security measures, not just for herself but for her children and family. Final thoughts. The guilty verdict in Kim Kardashian's robbery trial closes a painful chapter in her life and offers a degree of justice for a crime that shocked the world. It also serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that public figures face in the digital age. As Kardashian continues her journey as a mother, entrepreneur, and aspiring lawyer, her resilience in the face of trauma has redefined her public image and deepened her impact on issues far beyond reality television. This case, though now resolved in the legal sense, will forever remain a landmark moment in the intersection of celebrity, crime, and justice.